Okay, we're going to look at the information schema lab. So I'll go onto the lab page. Objectives to extract the flag. And when we launch the lab, we've got some information, which is the flag is in an undisclosed table and column. These must be determined to solve the lab. Okay, so let's start with a single quote. Okay, so we've got the telltale exception, and we can see that the query is, again, as before, select message from messages. So this should be relatively easy to exploit. So what we can do is we can do single quote, then union select, and I would expect message to be a string. So we'll do one as a string, and then we'll have an SQL comment to avoid the trailing characters causing problems. Okay, so we've got the one, we've done the union select. Let's put some characters in so we get just the union. Cool. Okay, so now we need to identify the table and column. And there is a feature we can use. It's not Postgres specific, many databases have this, and it's called information schema. And what we can do is we can do union select table underscore name from information underscore schema dot tables. And we do this, and we can see a large list of tables. In fact, this is too many to work with because this includes all sorts of Postgres internal tables. Right, now, so to start dealing with this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change table name to table schema. Okay, so there's three schemas there. Information schema that we're working with, a PG catalog, which looks like Postgres internals, and then public, which from experience is where I'd expect the interesting table to be. Okay, so let's go back to select table name. Let's put in a where clause. So we're selecting table name where the table schema equals public. Okay, so that's a much more manageable list of tables. There's messages that we know is there because that's what the query we're injecting into. And then the table that's going to be interesting for us is flag underscore Dakota. Okay, so we've got the table name, and the next step is to get the column name. So what we can do, we'll do union select column underscore name. And then that's from information schema dot columns, and then we're going to need where table name equals flag underscore Dakota. Okay, and that's the column name, token underscore Ohio. So this is a really powerful technique because this lets us attack databases where we don't know the schema. Now, to actually extract the value, we don't want to hit information schema. We want to actually hit the table. So we're going to select token underscore Ohio from flag underscore Dakota. And there we go. We've got something that very much looks like a token. And if we take this token, paste this back into here, and we can see we've successfully solved the lab. So that's how to attack a lab or a database where you don't know the schema, but you can work it out using the information schema feature.